Get ready for an explosive start, because Alicia Vikander and Michael Fassbender just made a rare and unforgettable appearance at the Cannes Film Festival 2026. They premiered their new film Hope in France, and you absolutely need to hear the details about this high-profile event, where the couple showed up alongside a whole cast of stars and a visionary director. We dive deep into what we know about this powerful new movie and the buzz surrounding this incredible pairing. Brutally honest and surprisingly captivating. And finally, the big comeback story. Hungarian filmmaker Laszlo Nemes is returning to Cannes with his film Moulin, and we explore how this project is breaking out of the art house bubble. Don't miss this deep dive into Nemes' vision, the clash of civilizations in his story, and what this film means for the future of cinema. Stay with us for the rest of the news. Alicia Vikander and Michael Fassbender made a notable, albeit rare, joint appearance at the 2026 Cannes Film Festival while promoting their new film, Hope. The couple premiered the movie on Sunday, May 17th, in Cannes, France, where they were joined by co-stars Hoi-yin Young, Zhou In-sung, Taylor Russell, and Hwang Jeongmin, alongside writer-director Na Hongjin. The promotional activities continued on Monday, May 18th, with the duo participating in a photo call for the film. Hope is a dramatic film centered on escalating disaster. The plot follows police outpost Chief Bumseok and Officer Sung-ai as they attempt to protect a village of the elderly after reinforcements are diverted to fight wildfires and communication lines are severed. Meanwhile, in the mountains, Sung-kai and local residents who venture out to track a beast become the hunted. The narrative explores how initial ignorance can trigger a chain reaction, leading to intense human conflict and a tragedy of cosmic proportions. Both stars maintained a high-profile presence at the event, with Vikander sporting Louis Vuitton at both occasions, and Taylor Russell attending in a Dior ensemble at the premiere. The couple, known for their privacy, have been married since October 2017 and have welcomed a second child some years ago. Japan is making a significant comeback on the global film stage, with 3 films by Japanese directors selected for the competition section at the 79th Cannes Film Festival, marking the first time in 25 years that 3 Japanese-directed films have competed in the same year. This selection signals a renewed strengthening of Japan's presence within international cinema, particularly as visibility for Asian cinema remains a challenge. The 3 contenders for the Palme d'Or are Sheep in the Box, directed by Hirokazu Koreda, All of a Sudden, directed by Ryusuke Hamaguchi, and Nagi Notes, directed by Koji Fukada. Hirokazu Koreda is a familiar figure at Cannes, having previously won the Palme d'Or in 2018 for Shoplifters and securing the jury prize in 2013 for Like Father, Like Son. Film journalist Atsuko Tatsuda noted that Koreda's selection was largely anticipated following the completion of his latest work. Ryusuke Hamaguchi has also established a strong reputation. His film Asako I and I was selected for competition in 2018, and his work Drive My Car won Best Screenplay in 2021. Tatsuda highlighted Hamaguchi's growing stature, pointing out that his latest film is a Japan-France-Germany-Belgium co-production, featuring acclaimed French actress Virginie Efira, and that his previous Academy Award win for Best International Feature Film has amplified his global recognition. Koji Fukada marks a notable step for his directorial career, as this is his first selection for the main competition, following his jury prize win in the Uncertain Regard sidebar in 2016 for Harmonium. Tatsuda emphasized the significance of Fukada's inclusion, stating that having him selected alongside two of Japan's most prominent directors is particularly interesting. The ultimate success of these films will likely hinge on the judgment of this year's jury president, South Korean director Park Chan-wook, whose background as a film critic adds another layer of scrutiny to the selection process. The main awards ceremony is scheduled for May 23rd, local time. The Cannes Film Festival has spotlighted Adèle Exarchopolous in the competition with her performance in Jean Harry's Garance, a film that offers a loose, modern reimagining of John Cassavetes, a woman under the influence. The movie follows a young woman attempting to escape an alcoholic death spiral, though critics note the narrative lacks a definitive direction. Garance delves into the protagonist's early life, revealing candid details about her former lover, Joachim, and her experiences navigating a period described as under the spell of mediocrity in both her professional and personal life. The film establishes an initial compelling tone through the character's unapologetic independence. The narrative tension escalates as Garance's life unravels within a rep theater group led by the domineering Joris. Initial slips, such as nearly missing a cue due to drinking, lead to further complications after she discovers the local gay nightlife. This culminates in a confrontation where Garance is summarily fired, an event that triggers a panic attack and increases her reliance on alcohol, which also serves as a coping mechanism for her sister's recurring cancer. As Garance reaches a low point, she connects with Pauline, a set designer who offers her a path toward recovery. While Pauline is remarkably tolerant of Garance's drinking, the film's appeal is noted to diminish when sobriety becomes the focus, particularly due to excessive screen time dedicated to a doctor's lecture. Despite these elements, the report concludes that by the film's end, the character's struggles become more compelling than her personality, suggesting an appreciation for the underlying demons rather than just the addiction itself. Garance, distributed by Studio Canal, features Adèle Exarchopolous, Sarah Jurido, Anne Suarez, and Mathilde Rohrich, and runs for 2 hours. Hungarian filmmaker Laszlo Nemes is making a significant return to the Cannes Film Festival with his first French-language feature film, Moulin. Following a major breakthrough with his debut feature Son of Saul, which earned him a Grand Prix at Cannes and an Oscar nomination for Best Foreign Language Film, Nemes steps back into the competitive arena with this new project. Moulin delves into the final days of French resistance hero Jean Moulin, exploring his capture and torture by the Gestapo head Klaus Barbie in June 1943. Produced by Elaine Goldman's Pichapoy Productions, the film premiered at the Grand Théâtre Lumière. Nemes explained his unique connection to the project, noting his time studying in Paris gave him insight into the subject matter. He described Moulin as a humanist and intellectual whose story is extraordinary, aiming to portray both Moulin and the Nazi figure Barbie not as opposing forces, but as complex human beings. The casting choices were deliberate. Nemes stated that Gilles Lelouch found a way into Moulin's essence, while Lars Eidinger's portrayal of Barbie was approached to present a Machiavellian psychopathological figure viewed through Moulin's perspective, avoiding caricature. Reflecting on his return to Cannes after a decade, Nemes admitted to feeling increased pressure, viewing the festival as a spiritual ritual. He expressed a desire to move beyond the current trend of competitive applause, hoping audiences would experience deeper emotions from the film. Nemes also commented on the shifting landscape of the industry, criticizing the influence of the internet and streamers for prioritizing short-term satisfaction over deeper cinematic storytelling. He expressed a yearning for a return to a community focused on substantial films. Technically, Nemes confirmed that Moulin was shot on 35 with anamorphic lenses, aiming for a big cinema quality that retains the radical nature of independent filmmaking, while expanding its appeal into a more commercial realm.